Army staff. He's joining us from Chandigarh. Also here with me in the studio, we have Lieutenant General Kamal Davar, who was, of course, the first chief of the Defence Intelligence Agency of India. General Malik, let me get you in at this point. Professor Cohen talking about some sort of response from the Indian, a forceful response. We're now seeing whispers of punitive strikes that are actually conducted by the Americans. Is it too premature to be talking in that kind of framework?
No, I think if we only talk about the military response, Barkha, that may not be right at this stage. Let me mention to you what is the task before our new Home Minister and the Government of India. It is to deter, to prevent terrorism, and if it still takes place, then to react more efficiently than we have done in the past. I think that is his problem. Now, when we come to deter and prevent, problem, as we have been saying, starts from Pakistan. So we have to handle Pakistan. As far as our responses are concerned, obviously the diplomatic response should be the first one. But as I see the mood in the country, when they're talking of enough is enough, and there is so much of anger and anguish both, I don't know how they can rule out military response at this stage. Now, military response, we won't go into details, but I don't think at this stage one can rule it out. I'm sure it must be one of the options we have in our country. But therefore, it is absolutely essential that we get some kind of a response from Pakistan. They seem to be in a denial mode. I remember during Kargil war also, they remained in a denial mode. They kept on saying that no, we don't know what is happening. So, you know, we have gone over this thing for such a long time that people in India and the Government of India has stopped believing into this. And therefore, this denial mode, I'm afraid, is not a sign of cooperation. It is, in fact, a sign that we don't wish to cooperate with you if they continue like this. And we have seen it so many times in the past. As I said, Kargil war was one major instance where both the government at that time as well as the military kept on saying, we don't even know anything about it. And yet, there was the Pakistan army involved in such a big way.
Okay, let's before I get General Davar in, let's get Jugnu Mohsin in, who was supposed to join us live from Lahore, but we are told all the satellite links there have been diverted to a press conference being held by Pakistan's Prime Minister Yusuf Gilani. Jugnu, sorry about that, but Jugnu, where do India and Pakistan go from here? General VP Malik here saying that there is a kind of denial response from Pakistan, the Indian assessment being that the civilian government is not fully in control. What is the Pakistan citizenry, more enlightened voices like yourself at this point, feeling? Jugnu.
Barkha, thank you so much. I have to tell you that today I attended a rally, which was a small rally, but there were nonetheless about 100 individuals from all walks of life in Lahore who were condemning the Bombay blasts and were condemning, in fact, the whole terrorist operation that is holding our two countries hostage. And वहाँ पर सबसे बड़ा नारा यही था कि गली गली चमन चमन अमन 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 अमन, and that is what we want. We all want peace. As we speak, you know there's been a big blast. A suicide bomb has gone off in the Qissa Khani Bazaar in Peshawar, and scores of people have lost their lives, and many more are wounded. So we are as much victims of this terror as you are, and we sympathize wholeheartedly with what has happened in Bombay. We have suffered this ourselves for many years, and the death anniversary of Benazir Bhutto is coming up also, who was, as you know, assassinated last year. So I feel that the people of the country the two countries have to make their voices heard.
Stay with